So what I'd like to talk about in this video is where we left off with the previous one, which is the first step is to label both equations, person 1 and person 2, or just equation 1 and equation 2. The reason for this is because now when we multiply our equations, I need to refer to what I'm doing here. So to make my equations have the same x coefficient, at the moment this one is 3 and this one's minus 4. I can't really make them both into the same number very easily. But I could make them both into 12x. And the way I would do that is by multiplying equation 1 by 4. So 4 lots of equation 1 would give me 12x. And it would give me 20y. And it would give me 8. How would I make this term into 12x? I'd have to multiply everything by minus 3. So minus 3x, minus 3 times equation 2. And it starts to get a little bit messy when I'm multiplying it by negative. Instead, I'm going to suggest multiplying it by 3 without the negative on it. So 3 times equation 2. That would be minus 12x. And this would be 21y. And this would be minus 90. And instead of finding the difference between the two, which is what I did in my previous video, I'm going to add the two lines together. And by adding them, but the 12x plus the minus 12x, it gives me 0x. And now I've got 41y. And this would be minus 82. And then dividing both sides by 41 gives me negative 2 for my value of y. And with that I would substitute into equation 1, which would be 3x plus 5 lots of minus 2 is 2. And expanding that would give me minus 10 equals 2, and x would be 10 plus 2, which is 12, divided by 3 is 4. And remember to check in equation 2 to see if I'm correct or not. So in equation 2 would be minus 4 lots of x, which I've just worked out to be 4, plus 7 lots of y, which I worked out to be minus 2, which is minus 30. This would be minus 16. This would be minus 14. And that does indeed give me negative 30. So overall, I'm going to box my answers, make it absolutely crystal clear where they are for the examiner. And I may even want to write it again. X equals 4, y equals minus 2. Or I could write them as a coordinate.